are the allegations true that you are secretly a lizard? I'm gonna have to go with no on that. I am not a lizard.
Mysterious figures morphing before our eyes, or bizarre reptilians quietly living among us? Mind-blowing glitches caught on camera, or creepy moments that go beyond coincidence. Hang on tight to watch the mind-bending events that will make you question the reality. Crazy to believe. A video posted anonymously has been making its way around the internet, leaving viewers completely stunned. In the footage, a humanoid figure is seen down on all fours. But what caught everyone's attention was its skin. Instead of the usual human texture, it had a snake-like pattern with strange, almost hypnotic movements. People quickly jumped to the conclusion that they were watching a reptilian being caught mid-transformation. But how did this video even surface online? I think someone sneakily leaked it. What if reptilians really do exist? That's the only thing I can think about right now, and I'm sure you guys are thinking the same. Shapeshifter. During a live interview, a man was caught on camera doing something that had everyone freaking out. In the clip, you can see him looking straight and talking to someone. But then, out of nowhere, his side eye quickly shifts into something snake-like. Yep, his eye turned into what looked like a reptilian slither. People couldn't believe their eyes, and the moment it was uploaded, the internet went crazy, with everyone diving into reptilian conspiracy theories, claiming it's proof that shapeshifters are real. And guys, it made one more thing clear, that maybe we're all being watched by more than just humans. Cloaked cryptid. A YouTuber's casual day of filming turned into an astonishing encounter. While recording his vlog, he caught something, or rather someone in the background. At first glance, it looked like no one was there, but then he noticed something eerie. A cloaked figure seemed to be running behind him, almost invisible to the eye. You could see faint movements through its legs, proving it was chasing him. The cameraman froze for a moment, then took off running. I don't know about you guys, but this feels like proof of reptilian cloaking tech. Or maybe just another glitch in the Matrix. IBL creepy guest. During the IBL event in October 2024, something bizarre stole the spotlight. While the cameraman was zooming in on the audience, a lady sitting in the crowd caught everyone's attention, but not in a good way. At first, she looked frozen, but when the camera zoomed in on her, the view was chilling. Black eyes and nails creepy enough to make me freak out. She looked like she had stepped out of a horror movie. Well, turns out this strange figure was Daria Rurin, also known as Utiya. Apparently, she was just there looking for her grandson. But with that eerie appearance, it definitely made people wonder what was really going on. Weird awards moment. During a Kazakh award show, the female host gave everyone a serious case of what just happened. While looking straight into the camera, she started making strange facial movements and blinking rapidly out of nowhere. The timing was even creepier because it all began right after she glanced at someone in the background. What's going on here? Clone malfunction? A glitch in the Matrix? Or maybe just an awkward case of nerves? Whatever it is, this moment has people buzzing with theories. Watch it for yourself and let me know what you think could be behind this bizarre incident. Olympic intruder. During the London Olympics, something really unexpected was spotted on the internet. It started when eagle-eyed viewers spotted a shadowy, dark figure standing among the audience, seemingly unnoticed by those nearby. And let me tell you, this wasn't just an ordinary spectator. Yep, its eerie, scaly skin resembled that of a reptile, raising many concerns all over the internet. A reptilian humanoid? That's exactly what I thought when I first saw it. Some claimed it was invisible to the people present, only detectable by cameras. Tell me, was this a glitch in reality, proof of the Matrix, or something far more sinister? Demogorgon. Now I'm calling this clip the craziest one of today's videos. Trust me, it'll creep you out too. Take a look at this footage that shows the creepiest creature ever caught on camera. The thing looks absolutely terrified, almost like it's been locked away in a prison for years. It starts shouting, making it even more scary. Watching it, I am pretty sure that what we are seeing is a Demogorgon, or maybe a reptilian-like figure. Whatever it was, it's enough to make you question everything. Dwarf reptile. A straight CCTV camera caught something super creepy crawling around late at night. This wasn't your usual nighttime wanderer, it was something else entirely. The figure looked angry and started scratching at a banner on the wall, like it was frustrated or upset. What's even weirder is the way it moved, sneaking down the street like it didn't want to be seen. When the CCTV camera zoomed in, you could make out its features. And yep, it looked like a reptilian. And I believe this clip is enough to prove that reptilians are among us. Female reptilian unearthed. This jaw-dropping discovery was made recently when a stone-crafted female reptilian figure was unearthed, complete with stoned snakes winding around her body and scaly snake-like skin. It's like something straight out of mythology. Speaking of which, creatures like these aren't entirely new to folklore. In South Asian legends, Nagas are half-human, half-snake divine beings. And closer to home, tales of reptilian creatures pop up in swampy areas of the southern US, like the infamous Lizard Man of South Carolina from the late 80s. So, is this myth coming to life, or just ancient artistry? What's your take on this? Creepy backyard visitor. Imagine chilling at home, and you hear weird noises from your backyard. That's what happened to this family. They stepped out with their cameras rolling, only to spot a bizarre creature creeping through the yard. It had short arms, long legs, and, wait for it, a triangular head with hollow eyes. The humanoid features made it even scarier. Then it suddenly leaped onto the roof in a single jump and vanished into thin air. What about you? Would you stay or run for the hills? Disappearing woman. An interview with Scarlet Johansson took a strange turn.
Well, tell me what you're wearing tonight.
Valentino.
And not in a good way, but in a shocking one. Here's why. During the interview, a woman was seen walking behind Scarlet. But then, something bizarre happened. In the blink of an eye, the woman disappeared right in front of the camera, vanishing behind Scarlet as if she was never there.
For best actor for a drama.
Where on earth did she go? That was the big question that had netizens buzzing across the internet. Some even started to believe that the woman's sudden disappearance might be a sign of something deeper, possibly linked to the existence of the Matrix. Could it be real? Reptilian Guard. A short clip from a 2012 speech by former US President Barack Obama recently resurfaced, and it's causing a huge stir online.
Well, good morning, everyone. Rosie, thank you for your kind words. I have never seen Rosie on the basketball court.
In the footage, people started noticing something strange in the crowd. It was a reptilian secret agent standing among the audience.
Them to rejoin the community of nations if they meet their international obligation.
And if you take a close look at one of the president's bodyguards, his features seem off, almost like something's not quite right.
Years ago, I stood before you and said that Israel's security is sacrosanct.
Isn't it proof that reptilians are really behind the scenes, controlling everything? Many people dismissed my idea by calling it just an illusion created by the lighting and camera angles. Maybe it's nothing. Or maybe it's something more. Creepy road encounter. Loud sirens blaring, an eerie vibe, and a deserted road. What could go wrong? In such a situation, a woman walking home felt a sudden chill and knew something wasn't right. She decided to hide behind a wall and sneak a look. And what she saw was a massive creature, looking more human than anything else, but definitely not human. As she tried to peek again, bam! The creature was right in front of her, like a real-life jump scare. She screamed, of course. What happened next? No one knows, but let's hope it was more of a sigh of relief than a horror movie ending. What do you think? Winged reptile. After seeing this, you might just start believing that reptilians are real.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso?
In a small town in Mexico, strange noises started echoing from the woods every night. People stayed far away after dark, but one brave or maybe foolish man decided to check it out. At first, he didn't see anything out of the ordinary, but just as he was heading back, he spotted it. A winged, devil-like creature perched on a cliff. That's when it hit him he had made a huge mistake. He took off running, knowing he'd never make that mistake again. Some things are better left unexplored. Turtle spider sighting. Imagine hiking peacefully, enjoying nature, when something near a stream catches your eye. Something bizarre. That's what happened to this hiker, who spotted a creature with a turtle-like shell, spider-like limbs, and a skull-like face. Yes, skull-like. As it crawled towards a cave, it suddenly stopped, sensing the man's presence. But instead of lunging, thankfully, it turned and moved on as if it had better things to do. Could this be some undiscovered species, or just a creepy creature of the woods? Either way, if this thing didn't want to fight, neither would I. What do you think it was? While exploring a cave in a remote forest, these adventurers got more than they bargained for. Turns out, they weren't the only ones in there. A reptilian creature with alien-like features and a massive head had been peacefully snoozing until they woke it up. Bad move. This creepy figure crawled out on all fours, giving off "I own this place" vibes. And let's just say the explorers decided it was time to head out, fast, running for their lives. They probably set a new record for forest sprints. Well, maybe nature isn't always for humans. Aliens with crooked back. In the middle of a snowstorm, never in his wildest dreams did this guy imagine he would come across such a sight, where he wouldn't spot not just one, but two strange beings. Braving the snow, these two alien-like creatures seemed to be going somewhere in a hurry. With their hunched, crooked backs and reddish skin, along with a tail, they looked extraterrestrial for sure. Though the way they moved, they seemed to be on alert, as if some other danger was also lurking nearby. Now that's more than us weak-hearted can bear, right? So what were these creatures then? Any guesses? Walking on water. Wait, is this real life or the start of a magic show? A few months ago, a video from Indonesia left everyone scratching their heads. It showed a man with a backpack casually walking across water that's supposed to be boat deep. Apparently, this 51-year-old local legend is well known in his town for pulling off this impossible feat. While some think it's a clever optical illusion or some underwater trickery, others aren't so sure. But one shocking detail is that he doesn't even make a big deal out of it. Just another day, strolling on water. What do you think? Supernatural skills or a sneaky plank setup? Let us know. Masked reptilian. I am sure you guys have heard the wild theory about a secret reptilian race controlling the world, right? The ones hiding behind human masks to keep their true identity a secret. Well, this video might be proof of it. In the clip, a guy seems to be purposely showing himself removing his mask. It starts with him peeling off a silicone-like layer, but then things get really strange. Beneath that, his skin looks like tough reptilian scales. If this is the real deal and these creatures are in charge, we're in deep trouble. Our future could be way darker than we thought. The Summit of Suspicion. A video from a speech by American politician Nancy Pelosi.
Prosperity to lift all families. Climate emergency.
Filmed at the Summit of the Americas, has recently caught the attention of online users. In the clip, a woman can be seen standing behind her, Congresswoman Maxine Waters. But what's bizarre is how she appears to be frozen in time, not even blinking. This strange moment led me to jump to a shocking conclusion. Could this woman actually be a reptilian?
Designated to be the day when the certification.
The idea of reptilian aliens secretly controlling humanity has been a conspiracy theory for years. Supporters claim that many world leaders and celebrities aren't human at all, but are actually reptilian beings sent to take over the planet. And guys, this clip may be proof of this theory. Bouncy woods. Here came another jaw-dropping clip. It showed a guy and his dog jumping around on the forest floor. But here's where it got totally weird. As the man hopped up and down, the ground beneath him started to bounce like it was a trampoline. Seriously, it was like the earth had springs under it. The whole scene felt like something out of a bad sci-fi movie. Was it a glitch in reality? Or did they come across some secret bouncy forays? Either way, it wasn't your typical walk in the woods. Vanishing act. An old woman was casually walking down the street when she spotted something that just didn't sit right. A tall figure that looked way too unreal. She blinked, trying to make sense of it. But just as she was about to walk away, the figure suddenly changed direction. Without warning, it disappeared right into a wall grill. The woman, now completely freaked out, thought maybe she had caught a secret portal. Curiously, she tried to follow, but as she reached the wall, she bumped her head hard. Maybe it wasn't a portal after all, but whatever it was, she definitely wasn't ready for it. Bipedal reptile. This CCTV footage is causing a stir online, claiming to have caught a reptilian human in action. A bipedal figure was spotted walking down a deserted roadside, but it looked anything but human. It was hunched over, and here's the most bizarre thing. That it had a tail. Now, last time I checked, humans don't have tails, right? Some people are convinced it's a reptilian, just like many netizens have suggested. Locals in the area even claim that the region has been a hotspot for sightings of such creatures, confirming the existence of the reptilians. Camper's surprise. It's said that reptilian creatures like to hang out in wooded areas for their dark, secretive activities, and maybe even cause people to disappear in remote spots. Well, this video might just back up that creepy idea. A group of campers was hanging out, enjoying the day.
A lovely fire we have here, with no fish on top of it.
When one of them got the shock of his life. He noticed something strange up on a nearby van. What looked like a reptilian figure, watching them. As soon as the guy saw it, he and his friends took off running.
Mikey, get it. You guys are letting me there to die?
And just like that, the creature vanished. They're convinced that this was no ordinary animal. Something far stranger was lurking there. Demon in dark. Here's why you guys are told to stay away from abandoned places. And one guy learned this the hard way. He wandered into an old, crumbling building after hearing strange noises coming from inside. As he moved closer, a face suddenly appeared in a window. Definitely not human. It had bent back horns and a creepy red mouth, looking more like a demon than anything else. Before he could even process it, the face vanished into the darkness. He was so scared that he didn't stick around to find out more. Some people called the video fake, but he swore something truly inhuman lived there. Skinwalker sighting? Picture a quiet town getting shaken when a mysterious creature is caught on camera. This creature was on all fours, moving like a mix between a dog and a human. Definitely not your everyday stray, but the real twist was that it suddenly stopped, as if it knew it was being recorded. This odd behavior had people talking, with some even claiming it could be a skinwalker. Was it a strange animal, a prank, or something otherworldly? Honestly, I'm not sure what's scarier, seeing it in real life or realizing it might still be out there. What do you think? Magic trick. Okay, I've seen some mind-blowing magic tricks, but this one, it takes the cake. During a live magic show, a performer dressed in a dog costume suddenly transformed into a real, live dog right in front of the audience. Like, how does that even happen? 1 second, it's a guy pretending to be a dog. The next, it's barking and wagging its tail. The crowd, including the judges, was stunned. So, was this an actual shape-shifting moment, or just a next-level illusion? Either way, I can't stop wondering, can we adopt this magician's dog? Mutant siren mystery. Here's something straight out of a sci-fi movie. A strange creature lying motionless on a hospital bed. It looks like a mix between a mutant siren and something out of the deep sea. Was it caught in a fishing net, or did it show up to ask humans for help? Seeing it in this state is honestly kind of sad, though. If it could talk, I bet it'd have some wild stories to share. Whatever its deal is, let's hope someone's helping it. Alien bug or not? This strange, tentacled creature turned up in a Bali home during a storm, and honestly, it looked like it came straight out of Stranger Things. With hairy, moving appendages and an alien vibe, it had everyone stumped. The homeowner joked that it wasn't a local and even let it crash for the night. But actually, it's not an alien. Just a male Creatinotose gangus, a moth with scent-emitting tentacles for attracting mates. Cool, right? Or maybe just creepy. What do you think? Adorable guest or straight-up nightmare fuel? Let me know. Fisherman's fright. In this footage, a young fisherman had the shock of his life when a shadowy creature grabbed his leg in a quiet pond. Oh, and it wasn't alone. Its mate was lurking too. As they dragged him toward the water, the guy remembered the candles burning on the bank. He grabbed one, waving it like a knight with a flaming sword, and managed to scare them off. He made it to safety, but his net, totally empty. No fish, just a tail that'll keep his friends up at night. Moral of the story? Always bring candles while fishing at night. And maybe a flashlight too. Ceiling peak creeper. A student was sitting in class, totally zoning out, when something strange caught his attention. He looked up and spotted glowing eyes and a defined nose peering at him through a gap in the ceiling. Naturally, he did what anyone would do. Started recording it on his phone. Whatever this creepy creature was, it definitely snapped the student out of his daydream. Some say it could have been a prank. Others wonder if it was something supernatural. Or maybe, just maybe, it was the teacher with the ultimate way to keep students focused. What's your theory on this one? Prank, ghost, or creative classroom discipline? Let me know in the comments. Kitchen ghost. In this video, a blurry humanoid figure was caught on camera creeping around. Spooky, right? Or is it? Because honestly, that's just me heading to the kitchen at 3 a.m., desperately trying not to wake anyone while raiding the fridge. But it seems like my younger sibling recorded me, and it decided to share the video online. Thanks for that. Now everyone thinks I'm a ghost or something. So, what do you guys think? Paranormal activity, or just someone's late-night snack journey turned into a mystery? Encounter gone wrong. While exploring a desolate forest, this man stumbled upon something straight out of a horror movie. Suddenly, a tall, lanky creature lunged at him. Alien-like, yet skeletal, with dark hollow eyes, a small nose, and a massive head. Thankfully, he was recording the entire encounter because, honestly, who would believe this story without proof? Also, let's take a moment to notice how skinny this thing is. Someone please get it a snack before it starts looking at us like dinner. But what else can you expect in a deserted forest? Next time, maybe stick to a park with picnic benches. Reptilian on the run. A man was casually walking down the street when he noticed a dog chasing something small and strange. At first, he thought it was just a rat or maybe a squirrel. But then he saw it. This wasn't your typical rodent. It was a tiny reptilian creature, running for its life. The cryptid ran straight towards a trash can, leaving the dog confused and sniffing around in circles. After a few moments, the dog gave up and wandered off. Just when things seemed calm, the little reptilian shot out of the trash can like a rocket, disappearing into the night. Hopefully, it will learn to avoid dogs in the future. Rushed by the sea. This Matrix glitch had me completely baffled. Take a look and get ready to be shocked. Now tell me, was it some natural phenomenon, a camera trick, or yet another crack in reality? Watch closely and tell me what just happened here. At first, I was convinced the North Sea was on the move. But then, something bizarre happened. The guys started moving too, almost like the water was dragging them along. I don't know about you guys, but it is definitely some glitch in our Matrix. Squishy wall mystery. Okay, can someone please explain what this is? Because I'm officially done. This strange squishy bug thing, with what looks like 100 arms or legs, was found clinging to a wall in a family's house after they got back from their Christmas holidays. At first, it just seemed to twitch a little, but honestly, that's all it took for the homeowners to grab their stuff and bolt out the door. Can we blame them? Nope. Bugs are creepy enough, but this? It's like nature threw in some extra nope. So, what do you think? Rare, insect, or alien wall art? Let us know if you're brave enough. Reptilian home invader. Imagine a horned reptilian creature with a frog-like face decides to crash a house party, literally by scaling the wall. In this video, the rustling noise grabbed the residents' attention, and when they stepped out to investigate, they were greeted by this creepy intruder trying to climb in. Naturally, they shouted at it, because what else do you do, right? Gray figure on road. This guy was driving down a quiet road in the evening, and boom. There it is, a strange gray figure just chilling in the middle of the road like it's waiting for Uber. But sitting like that? This eerie moment was caught on video, and honestly, I have no idea what's going on. The figure's posture is oddly human-like, but still off. Slight movements, no explanation, just sitting there as if daring someone to approach. And luckily, the person filming didn't hang around too long. Smart choice. Was it an alien? A statue, or just someone with a questionable sense of humor? Watch it and tell me what you think. It's creepy. That's for sure. The subscribers pick. And now let us move on towards our subscribers pick of the day. So, are underground humans with reptile-like skin really a thing? Some believe these reptilians are advanced beings from Earth's inner world. Known for their snake or lizard-like skin, they're often linked to ancient legends like the Anunnaki from Babylonian and Sumerian civilizations. Archaeological finds even show statues resembling reptilian beings. Some researchers think they might be connected to the extraterrestrial races like the Draconians. Standing 8 feet tall, they're said to live underground or in interdimensional realms. Fact or fiction, it's hard to ignore how creepy cool these theories are. What do you guys think?